Thank me later, yeah, I know what I said. But later doesn't always come, so
Ready to go, big fella?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Hey, what is good? We are back. It's your boy Nutty.
Hey guys, Slow Jam Philly
Yo,
here.
episode 3 of the Thank Me Later podcast. We are back once again. And we're good to be back. It's good to be back.
I'm back and I'm better.
It's starting to feel like we're recording every other week.
It's pretty cool,
but
honestly.
Like, it feels like we've been away for a while.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't want to record. I just couldn't wait to get back.
I was ready. I was ready after episode 2.
Real life.
But we're back, and we gonna kick this joint off with my hot take for episode 3. Hot take of the day.
We told y'all we got hot takes every time.
Listen, here's my hot take, ladies. I'm coming for you. My hot take, ladies. Every place that you go to is not an opportunity for a photo shoot. Okay, listen. A lot of y'all be taking your homies places you go, and thinking it's a photo op everywhere. It'll be like a crowded ass place, and you want to hold people up to pose in front of whatever, and have your homie get the right angles and the right light for your pictures to go on your social media. Cut it out, because I'll be trying to get to places and you be in my way. So you be in my way. Like, not every location is an opportunity for a photo shoot. So, pictures is cool. Getting the social media love is all good and everything, but not everywhere you go is a photo op. Not when you're out with your homies, not when you're in the car with your man or your friends, and it just cut it out. It's not necessary all the time. But that's my hot take for the day. We off that. But once again, we are here for episode 3, and I want to kick this one off because I was thinking about it with our 2-week sort of layoff, because we're doing these every other week for now.
What was you thinking about? What was you thinking about? Talk to me.
I was thinking about certain moments throughout your life, whether it's your youth, your adolescence, into being a teenager, young adult.
Right.
What moments define you into the person you are now? Like, what things in your life occurred that made you into the person you are, or how you deal with certain situations?
I think, moments are tough. I think everybody has moments where they, like those defining moments where they change or they transition to the person that they're becoming. But for me, it's more so like time periods. I think me growing up basketball, I think sports is important for a lot of, I think sports are important in everybody's lives, honestly, some way or shape.
Definitely.
Way, shape, or form. Granted, there's great people who don't play sports, but for me, it taught me discipline. It taught me how to function in the world. It taught me how to go about things. It wasn't just, I played basketball, baseball. It wasn't just like those were sports to me. Those were life lessons that I was being taught.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout my life. Even me being racially profiled as a black man in society when I was young, and me and my friends getting cuffed when we were teenagers. We were just playing basketball, and they thought we were the young black kids who robbed a liquor store. Just all those things opened my mind and helped me to be so aware of everything today. It just really helped molded me. So I would say those are all defining moments in my life.
Gotcha.
Those are all defining moments.
Now, I feel like that's a general, that's a kind of general thing to help mold you into just an overall person. I'm gonna give an example of what I mean,
please,
by specific defining moments. Right?
Help me.
So, I was when I was growing up, I was short. I was short for a long time. Like, it took me till after my senior year of high school to break 5'10" maybe. Like, I'm my peak right now. I'm 6 feet.
Yeah.
But I didn't get up until my senior year of high school. I was at 5'11".
Like the same height.
I was at 5'11" my senior year of high school, and I'm only 6 feet now. But before that, I had a leap between my junior year and my senior year where I grew like 4 inches. Before my junior year, consistent, like between 5'3", 5'5", from middle school to sophomore year of high school. And because of this, and not to sound, conceited, and I was a good looking kid.
He was the man.
You feel me?
He
like
was
I
the
was,
man, ladies and
you know what I'm
gentlemen.
saying? Like I was, I was a looker.
Modest.
But listen,
I was a looker.
but as a short kid, the girls or the young women, they didn't look at the short dude as the one to date. They're like, oh, he's cute. He's cute. That's cute little Peanut. That's what my nickname was growing up, was Peanut. That's cute little Peanut. This is the moment that changed a lot of things for me, right? So being a short kid, and I've never lacked confidence. Like even when I was short, if there was a woman I wanted and I wanted to get at her, I would do it, right?
Even if she was taller than you.
Even if she was taller than me. But this goes into this story, right? So there was a girl in my high school who freshman year and sophomore year, she had a boyfriend. And the end of sophomore year, she broke up with this boyfriend, right? So I was like, this is my chance. Like, she's been my homie for 2 years, and we just been like buddy. And I'm like, I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm not even going to, I don't even want to say her name. I'm going to say her name. Her name is I'm going to get to how you remember her after this.
If you out there listening, girl.
Hey, thank you. You're the reason why I became who I am. But anyway, so Miss Kim, taller than me, beautiful girl. And I was like, okay, she's single now. I'm going to shoot my shot, right? So literally last week of school, I'm like, we've been friends for a while and the summer's coming up. Can I take you out on a date? You know the first thing she said? Aw, you're so cute, little Peanut.
Oh, sheesh.
It's like, I think we're just better as friends. I'm like,
dang.
Okay, cool, right? So between sophomore year and junior year, that summer, I sprouted about four inches.
Yeah.
Voice got a little deeper, right? So I show up junior year, I feel like the man, like I'm the man now. You feel me? So now I got the younger girls that are trying to get at me. Then I got seniors I'm trying to talk to, and then I had my girlfriend at the time in high school, junior year and senior year. But we were on and off. So mind you, in the back of my mind, I still have that sort of as revenge, like whatever woman that turns me down, I think about Kim, right? So I constantly was thinking about this. So even after high school, senior year comes, I'm sprouted a few more inches. I'm we're still friends, but like I'm not even worried about Kim. Like I've moved on to bigger and better things, right? But always in the back of my mind, I was like, I'm a fix this, right? So eventually, graduate high school, get to college, grow up, bump into Kim, right? Kim's like, oh, how are you? Like, I'm good. Voice is fully deep now. And she wants to hang out. I'm like, cool, we can hang out or whatever. Needless to say, I conquered that situation, right?
Right.
But afterwards, I felt like this sense of like relief. Like after 4 years of dealing with, the rejection of that, and it gave me the confidence I have now was because of that. So
makes sense. Man.
Literally, I've carried that for like the longest time, where that one rejection gave me the confidence to not only accept rejection, but to be able to move on from it. All due to this one time, my sophomore year in high school, being told no.
So you use it as motivation.
I use it as motivation. Like that, it turned me into a kind of a monster back when I was younger, but I kind of grew out of that. But I just want to shout out Kim and the movie Cruel Intentions for developing me into the young monster that I once was, and which Cruel Intentions is what Phil knows this. I used to have this happened when I was in my senior year as well. My wall of fame.
Oh my gosh!
So when I was a senior,
hey, that was really legend. And for me as a young, that was really legendary. But I'm not even gonna get it.
When I was a senior in high school, and again, this goes back to Kim saying no. I turned into kind of an asshole. I began taking pictures from women that I either dated or had gotten with, and I stuck them on my wall above my bed and kept them there. Even if I was dating somebody at the time, or if I was single and I had friends over, those pictures stayed right up there as not only a reminder to me, but a reminder to whoever came over that just know who you're dealing with.
So she basically created a monster.
You created a
but
monster.
It helped him with his confidence.
Yeah.
And again,
that's kind of the point of it.
Yeah,
that's kind of the point.
The Wall of Fame. It helped him with his confidence.
That's kind of the point of it. But yeah, the Wall of Fame was crazy though, because I had, like, on one side of my room in high school, I had my Pop Warner football and my Little League jerseys that I had retired hanging up on my walls, and right above my bed were the pictures of
young men. Don't try this at home.
Yeah, please don't,
guys. This is the old.
Yeah,
this was years ago.
This you can't, like, don't do this today.
This was years ago.
Like, women will probably kill you now if you try that.
Yeah,
stuff.
this was really. It was just a different time back then.
Yeah,
it was years ago.
Like, there was no social media, so this was like, that's how I got likes. I hung women up on my wall, and when the homies came over, oh, you got another one on the wall. Bad. But Kim's picture was right there in the middle of that thing. So, thank you, Kim. Use it all as motivation, man. There's moments we all go through when we're growing up, you know what I'm saying, that can develop us into the good or bad people we become. It's just all, determines how you use it.
You identified that moment early or at a young age, which helped you.
Yeah,
I think it helped you know and figure out yourself early.
Yeah, for sure.
It's important that everybody figures out whatever their defining moment is, whether it's young or now. I mean, everybody has one.
For sure.
Whether it's young, earlier or later, and then we just, from that defining moment, figure out what type of person you are. It's never too late to know yourself. It's never too late to figure out what you want to do with your life. So these defining moments to us are just so important. Mind you, mine was different than Danny's. Danny still had that defining moment that helped mold him and helped grow him. I mean, he grew in a different way. But I mean, the person who he is now has something to do with his confidence, and the person who he is now has something to do with that moment. Whether it's in the workforce and in sports, whatever it is, he took that and he used it as motivation to empower him.
Yeah, I'm not that bad guy no more.
Yeah.
Let's just say I've grown up from that.
There you go. And now you use that same motivation in everything you do.
In everything, yeah. Everything. Just so again, relationships with people, business. It comes full circle, you know what I'm saying? Like, that one scenario helped develop everything for me. Like, I mean, to this day, I tell that story, like, I hold it like a badge of honor. Like, I was told no, and I conquered. You know what I'm saying? So that goes with everything. So, yeah, those defining moments, man. Don't ever, like, shy away from those. Like, if something happens to you in life, whether it's good or bad, use that. Like, use it for some force of good to either accomplish something or bag that one chick that told you no back in the day.
This guy did.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. You know what I mean?
We all use our defining moments for different reasons. Okay, guys.
Yeah, it's
all
good.
Use them for different reasons.
so Phil had an idea that he
honestly,
came up with.
It was more so I mean, you see things on TV, people. I mean, you guys see it. I mean, and I'm sure there's been discussions with friends. I've had discussions with friends. I've even actually talked to my students about this. I've talked to my parents about this. And I see it on social media. And it's this term that we use a lot called daddy issues. I mean, we use it it's for men and women, but we usually see it when things come up in women. And in scenarios with women. So I was wondering, is daddy issues a real thing? Do we use that as an excuse to be a certain type of way? Do we use it as a defense mechanism to let you know, oh, I can't open up to you because of this? How important is, or how real is, I mean, to me it's real, but I mean, I'm just saying, in society today, how important is daddy issues when we're talking about You know.
See, it's tough for me because, like, I feel like for most people, having a good relationship with their fathers um, can obviously benefit if you have a good one. You know what I'm saying? Um, those who are weaker than others, I don't even want to use that word weaker, but it's kind of the only thing I can think of. But those that are weaker than others who let not having that strong figure in their life can weaken them and give them, you know, that lacking of confidence, that lacking of a backbone, that lacking of, you know, self consciousness, self awareness that fathers can give. You know what I mean? And I mostly grew up without mine, but I didn't lack anything because I still had strong male father, like my uncle Phil's dad, like was a strong male that was still in my life, and my mom, and I had my aunts, but that male figure that was in my life, to be honest, was my uncle Phil. And you know, your father figure can come in many forms. Like it doesn't have to be a family member. It could be, you know, a teacher. It could be just, you know, someone that's close to you that can give you those life skills, those life lessons that only a man can give you. And when I think it comes to women, is not having that father around to teach you the ropes of how men are.
Yeah,
Like,
and do you think that because I mean, again, your dad? I mean, he was there, but I don't know. Do you think that if let's say you guys were living together in the house every day, do you think that that would help you maybe be more? He would teach you a different side to yourself that you don't know,
me,
or you
no,
don't think.
no, not
See,
even a little
but you
bit.
see, but you don't know though.
I put it like this: my dad was there from the time I was born to 12.
Right,
And from the time I was born to 12, my dad was a ask your mama type of daddy.
right,
So having that type of dude around, that, like, and mind you, I have, there's experiences in my head that I remember my dad from.
right.
Thinking to have that for my entire life to this point wouldn't have affected me not one bit, because everything that I've learned in life has come from my mom, has come from my aunts, and has come from my uncle Phil.
Right. Again, daddy issues. Right. So you're great. Like you're great. You turned out
I
just
turned
fine.
out fine, but that's not the case for everybody.
But does that hold anger or resentment to this
It
day?
did.
Which will right.
It did for, you know, when I was younger. I ain't gonna say when I was younger. It honestly was there until I was about 25. Like I had so much resentment, but it didn't stop me from either knowing right from wrong, doing right from wrong, or I don't know how to put it. It didn't prevent me from being
Right.
who I am,
you are.
who I
Who
was
you wanted to become.
yeah, or who I was meant to become. Like it didn't stop any of that. What I see from people who do have those issues, you can tell who's lacking that.
Right.
Like the ones who either, you know, give in to certain temptations, or for women, for instance, they turn to the men that they date to look for that.
Right.
That's where I find that having a father could have fixed those scenarios, because when women tend to look at their boyfriends or husbands that they're with as a fatherly type, it doesn't sit well with me, because, you know, it just doesn't, it never ends well, and the relationship never gets to where it's supposed to, because they're looking for something that they shouldn't be looking for from that person.
Right. And that goes back on to them holding on what they never got when they were young. So I mean, we always go back to the root of things. They never got the love. They never got the affection, or whatever they saw. That is what they are modeling.
And how do you fix that?
You have to go therapy, or again, I mean, again, it's honestly, I feel like it's honestly getting to know yourself better and forgiving. So it's forgiving. A lot of women and men don't forgive, which has them holding on to things, which allows them to not be the person that they are. Like when women are promiscuous and they give themselves to a bunch of men, that is them seeking in an odd way. That is them seeking the love that they never got.
Mm-hmm.
Dad wasn't there. Or when women go back to abusive relationships, like we all think that it's crazy, but that is all they know.
Yeah.
When I see my dad hit my mom, or I see my uncle, or whatever the case may be, and I see that, that's all they. That's all I know. So that's what I'm modeling. So the only way to get out of that is if I again therapy. I mean I would seek therapy, and again figuring out yourself and forgiving, giving whoever that person is grace, and just forgiving them so that you can forgive yourself and stop blaming yourself for mistakes that didn't even have anything to do with you. Your dad didn't leave you because of you being a terrible daughter or son, or your dad didn't. Those are the issues that he had to deal with that he's not dealing with, and it's like being like pressed upon yourself. So,
what do you think? No, so seeing how you've had your father your entire life, your Uncle Phil's been there every step of the way
right.
with you and your siblings. How different do you think you would have turned out had he not been around? With everything else that you have, with having a great mom and sisters and a family base, if that one part of your life wasn't there, how
I legit think about that. I honestly do because I mean several of my friends, they don't have both parents in their homes, and I think about how amazing they are. Again, I love my boys. I love my lady friends, and I always think like, what if my dad wasn't there? Would I be the person that I am today? I mean, I could say that I wouldn't just because he's taught me so much, and I mean, I owe a lot of my life to him
Mm-hmm.
and my mom.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like, but see, me speaking as a 30-year-old man, I was gonna be the same man regardless of who I was. Like that's just me being me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was gonna be amazed. Like I think I'm amazing. I think highly of myself. You know, I have confidence. But all that was instilled for me from my dad and my mom. So I'm like, I don't even know.
You have no idea. It's not even fathomable. Like you can't even fathom the thought of it.
Right, and that's why I try to be more understanding to people who don't have both parents, because I'm like, I don't even know what you're going through. I don't even know what that feels like exactly. So I always try to understand and again educate myself so I can speak on the topic. But I never know. Like I don't know. I honestly don't know. Just like I asked you, like, how would you feel if your dad was like there every day? And like, there's like things like I've watched my dad love on my mom, and I've watched that. That's why I'm such a lover and so affectionate.
Wait,
But
so you're saying is that why my love life has been trash? Not trash,
no,
but inconsistent. It hasn't been trash, but
you're a lover though.
Yeah, but we have very different. We have very different avenues where our love lives have taken us. Mine have taken me down some dark holes.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that literally, but I mean dark avenues in life. Honestly, that's a light bulb right there. That honestly could be why I used to be the way I was with women.
Right, and that's
because my dad wasn't there.
Identifying that is like, okay, sheesh. Now let me sit back and reflect on that so that I can be better. Again, it's all about growth. So it's like I can be better. But I even watched you in the way you treat women. I'm like, oh sheesh, that's me model behavior. You as my bigger cousin, I always can watch you and be like, oh sheesh, like I like how he does that. I like. You know, I've watched you coming up, and you've never mistreated a woman that you cared about.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
Like,
I've never
mistreated a woman that you dated or anything like that. I've never witnessed it with my eyes. And again, I've known you my whole life.
Yeah.
You're my cousin. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, let's get that out your heads now. Yeah. I've never treated a woman badly, but I do feel that possibly because my dad wasn't around and I didn't see that love and affection on a daily and consistent basis between my parents, that the times I have failed in dating or relationships, could be because of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where, I could be hard headed at times. I could not want to, compromise with shit and want to do shit my way, and really at times not care a single bit. And that could be that probably could be why.
Hey,
maybe I need some therapy.
we
You
might
talk
be
about
on
this, man.
We might be on to something,
Man, dang.
But hey, you're realizing it. I mean, and that's growth.
I'm realizing still don't give a but it's whatever. My pops, I don't have no sympathy for nobody because whoever, if you ain't got no daddy, figure your shit out. I came out fine. I figured it out. If I can figure it out, you can too, man. Don't be going to spend no fucking money on no therapy, man. Just figure life out, man. Life is easy, man. People make it hard. People make it hard when you try to define your life by others. Like, I get it. Daddies need to be around for some. Others, you'll be just fine, man. Don't.
But again, you gotta. I mean, it's just all. Like I said, it's all about being understanding. You gotta understand and educate that. So, hey, educate yourself on that. Because like when we're thinking about it and like we really break it down, we gotta think. My father or my mother was not there throughout this time period of my life, and I missed out on so much. And now there's this void that I'm trying to fill, seeking it through being promiscuous, seeking it through alcohol, seeking it through drugs. It's this void that I'm trying to fill, and I don't really know how to fill it or which direction I go. So I'm seeking out what I missed in all these different ways, and nobody is giving it to me. That's why I'm hopping from different relationship to different relationship. That's why I'm hopping from different drug or different alcohol. Nobody is giving me what I missed. When in reality, nobody is going to be able to give you what you missed, regardless of what drug or what alcohol you take, or no matter what person you date, no matter what person you're intimate with.
Shout out to all the daddies that are in lives.
No matter what, that is not going to change what you already missed. I think we need to, as a society, self-reflect and self-educate ourselves so that we can heal. We got to heal ourselves first before we heal ourselves first, forgive before we deal with anything else and all these other demons we have. That's what I think.
Man. But listen, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, right? And Mr. Lover over there.
You already know. Valentine's Day, Cupid.
How much is it a big deal?
I don't think it's a big deal, but I think it should be celebrated. Because I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, F Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is just another day.
Only people that say that are lonely people.
I get that it's just another day. I get it. Like, I'm not saying it's not another day, but it is a love holiday. If you believe in love, it's a holiday where you don't have to, again, you don't got to buy your girl a car. You don't got to buy your man a Gucci belt.
You got to be extra with it.
Right. But just celebrate that day of love. And again, if it's real, you're going to let your partner know you care about them all the other 364 days. I already know the cliche sayings. I already know what's going to come.
I love my woman and my man every day of the year. Shut up.
I already know that. But just go out there and have fun and just love. Like, just celebrate love, you know?
So so most of the time Valentine's Day falls on a weekday. Like, is it something that should just, you celebrate it on whatever day it is and you let that go? Or are you cool with people that are extra and they're like, oh, we gonna plan out the whole weekend? Like, Valentine's Day is on a Thursday, and people want to celebrate
Friday,
Valentine's
Saturday,
Day,
Sunday. Yeah,
the whole weekend.
I'm cool. I'm cool. With
I'm
cool with all the love. If you want to take a little weekend trip, y'all do some cute.
Check this out.
You get a little plan.
Check this out. We gonna go to dinner on Thursday. And we gonna make some love on that Thursday. Like, I'm saying make love. We not on Valentine's Day. You making love on Thursday on Valentine's Day.
What you playing?
We ain't gonna get into that.
You not playing Keith Sweat? What you playing?
I'm gonna play some. I might throw some of that Cisco. We talked about that.
Cisco, some
Johnny Gill. But listen, come Friday morning, just get your ass up, make some breakfast, and get to your day, okay? Because Valentine's Day was yesterday.
And the love is still gonna be there, right?
That same love is still gonna be there.
You just gonna have to.
Let's get back to that routine.
Have to get up. Now, would you be mad if you didn't get nothing for Valentine's Day?
I wouldn't care at all.
So you wouldn't be mad if your significant other just woke up and was like, "Good morning, babe. How's your day? Hope you..." Like nothing changed in that day.
Not even a little bit.
Nothing changed.
No, I wouldn't care at all.
So you don't care about it too much.
Not even a little bit.
Right. And
I only care about it as much as the person that I'm with cares about it. If they care about it a little bit, I'm going to care about it a little bit.
Yeah, no. I agree with that.
If they care about it a lot, I'm going to care about it still just a little bit.
I'm always probably going to do something.
A little bit.
I'm going to always do something. But I probably will never go crazy overboard with Valentine's Day like that. Again, I'll think of creative ways, small ways, and things like. But I'm thinking about that all year, and I'm doing something like that anyway. So it's like Valentine's Day is just another day just to celebrate love. But I love Valentine's Day because it is about love, and I'm a believer in love.
You can upgrade Valentine's Day a little bit. Like if you and your lady normally go to like Chipotle on a regular day, take her to La Piñata.
Going to Sizzler.
You feel me? Go to Chevy's this time where you can sit down in a restaurant around other people. You ain't gotta make a reservation at Ruth Chris.
Oh, you can.
If you want to. If you want to. I'm only gonna go to Ruth. I'm only gonna go to Ruth Chris when I want a lovely steak. It ain't gonna be because it's Valentine's Day.
Fire steak, though.
Yeah, you can cut it with a fork. But listen, you only get that when you really want it. We ain't making no reservations for Valentine's Day.
So you enjoy the holiday.
Enjoy the day. It's not a holiday. Still gotta go to work.
Enjoy the day.
Still gotta go to work.
You still gotta go to work on some holidays anyway.
Not actual holidays.
Yes, you do.
Not the ones that matter. Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me at work on Christmas or New Year's Day.
Do we have Martin Luther King Day?
I did.
Everybody
God
did.
bless. Shout out my job because we had Martin Luther King Day off, and I'm the only black person there, so they respected it. Yeah. I didn't even have to ask for it off. But Valentine's Day is not a holiday. You still gotta go to work. Still gotta get up and wash your ass before you go to work. Stick to your routines, and then you can do a little something extra. But don't be extra with it.
It's just a day of love, man. I love that. But one thing about Valentine's Day, please don't let that determine your relationship. And
seriously,
if he's a keeper or if she's a keeper, or if he didn't get me. All he got me was flowers, edible arrangements or something.
Man, listen, I'm dropping bombs for that because listen, ladies, if your man don't do nothing for you on Valentine's Day, do not take that as him not loving you or caring about you. To some people, it's just a fucking day because he's still gonna love you the same regardless. All you people that take this shit extra get on my fucking nerves, man.
But again, he should do something. Maybe.
Don't say he should. If he wants to do something, let him do it. If he don't, you better keep your mouth shut.
For her. I mean, you guys are loving each other. Same for her. Like
if she wants to.
And again, if the man, I don't think, and again, it's more so, centered around women, being pampered or whatever. But if the man, like Shiggy said in his video, fellas, know your worth.
Know your worth,
fellas. We like chocolates.
You feel me?
We like a dozen roses. We like all that too.
Yeah, don't just try to give the vagina. That's not a gift. All right? That's not a gift. Like that should be an everyday thing too. If you're giving flowers every day, then hold off on Valentine's Day from giving flowers. If you giving up vagina every day, don't think that that's gonna satisfy your man on Valentine's Day and then afterwards you say Happy Valentine's Day. It's not gonna work. It's not a gift, okay? Just keep that in mind. It's not a gift.
Great day.
It's just a great day. It's a good day for some loving, okay?
Of love.
I agree with that.
Great day of love.
I agree with that.
We can agree that we love Valentine's Day.
So we know what type of restaurants you'd probably take somebody to Valentine's Day if you were that type of person, right? Mm-hmm. So we gonna keep finishing our podcast with a top 5.
Top five.
We're not. This isn't gonna be a top 5 for Valentine's Day restaurants. We're just gonna do our general go-to fast food joints. Top 5 that drop of a hat you'll go there and know you'll be satisfied. Give me your top 5.
I mean, shoot, Chick-fil-A, right off the bat, Chick-fil-A.
Easy.
That's one for sure.
Easy.
Like Wendy's.
Easy. Those are my top 5.
Does Chipotle count?
Yeah, Chipotle counts.
Chipotle, that's 3.
Easy.
That counts. Shoot.
You know what's one for me?
What?
Carl's Jr.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not a big Carl's Jr. fan. Mm-hmm. Carl's Jr. is actually good, actually.
It's really good. Like, Carl's Jr. is the reason I got fat once. I've been fat before. Like, I got really fat. And the girlfriend I was with at the time, we legit had a Jones for Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
When I say we had like $6 burgers, damn near, like, and chili cheese fries.
I think it's fire, but I think it's just expensive. That's why I didn't go a lot.
Yeah, and it makes you fat, so stay away from it often.
Rubio's. That was 4. I like Rubio's a lot. Rubio's is actually really good.
Rubio's is
It's
cool.
expensive, but it's good.
Rubio's is cool. I like Rubio's.
And Mob Pizza. You never had Mob Pizza.
I haven't.
So I could create your own. Fire.
I'm specific with my pizza. If it ain't round table, I don't want it.
You're specific. You get to create your pizza.
But if it's not round table, I don't want it.
You get to make it.
If it ain't round table, I don't want it.
You try Mod.
But
Fire.
you had 3 of mine. You said Chick-fil-A,
Wendy's,
Chipotle. I said Carl's Jr. and number 5, which you skipped it. What? In-N-Out.
Ooh.
What? That's number 1.
In-N-Out might have to be in there.
3x3.
In-N-Out for 3. Yeah, okay.
With no tomato.
I might have to boot Rubio's.
Rubio's gotta go.
Rubio's are mine.
In-N-Out is in there for sure.
For sure.
My Valentine, yeah, we going to In-N-Out, baby.
In-N-Out. You better be happy with that.
We can feast on that. I'll drop 30 in In-N-Out.
$30. That's it. We still gonna
3 burgers a piece with some
we still
some fries and a shake.
Like kings and queens.
Happy Valentine's Day, baby. Hey, we gonna wrap this one up, man. Episode 3 of the Thank Me Later podcast. We appreciate y'all.
Hey, we really love y'all. We really do appreciate y'all.
We gonna catch y'all next time. We out this thing. Peace.
Hey, love.
Thank me later, yeah, I know what I said. But later doesn't always come, so instead.